Yes, freedom, I can guess. Let's just say you was this tiny cell. I found this in the coast, so basically it can represent you because this is settings as well. But this one is already dead, but yeah, you got a point. Basically, let's just say you was inside this. Oh, let's just say you was inside this big circle, and you was this small circle, or I just want to replace it with this big circle is your limit, is your border. You can cross this limit, this border, because let's just say this circle, this big circle, is the norms, society, the society norms, the family norms, the nation norms, the ideology norms, basically the society norms. Yeah. And if you go to the border of the circle and then you go past of the circle, you can be called either evil or crazy, not morally person, basically a weirdo for this big circle, because you was not part of them anymore and they are not familiar with you anymore. And they just say that the space out of this circle is water, and water flows. Because the water flows, you, this thing, follow the currents of the water flows. Yeah. Not only because the water flows and you just gonna follow flows and that's it. This big circle also follow the current of the water. They follow the events, the basically tragedy events, everything that happens on the world, on the universe, basically the flows, I can say. I just want to say it's us, the flows. They're just gonna be affected by the flows, all of them. But if you was outside of this circle, you're gonna be affected more than this big circle, because you was more heavier. No, I mean this big circle is more heavier than you. So you're just gonna go out from the current big circle. You're just gonna be lost. You will not find freedom, because from the start you don't have any freedom. Maybe you will never have freedom. Depends on the meaning of freedom. Okay. Basically, this circle border is limited. But how to be more free? How to go more than this border? How to go past this border, but you don't gonna be go past this border? And the answer is to open the new dimension. Yeah, basically the 3D dimension. So basically you open the third dimension. If you open the third dimension kind of freedom, you are still in a part of the circle. We just say the circle as this flat line, and this is the third dimension. Just get it more thicker, because yeah, so it's gonna give a difference between the circle and this new third dimension. So in the only two dimension, border. You can only go around here and here, from here to here, here to here. But on the third dimension, you can go past the limit without getting out of the limit as well. Is to just go to another direction that it never say it ruled. Basically, this is, you just say this is the y, this is the x, and this is the z axis. So basically, you're just gonna go to the z axis. You can go anywhere to the x axis, but you still have the limit, because the limit is y axis. So you can go anywhere of the x z axis, but you still have a limit of the y and x axis. That is this kind of freedom, this kind of system, we just say it maybe already existed, but it still have limit, like the democracy. The nowadays system still have a limit for the z axis. If maybe somehow there will be ideology or norms that will allow this z axis to be the freedom axis, then maybe they will be free, but they are still in the cage. They will feel free, but in reality they are still being ruled. So basically what I'm saying is, freedom is a moment where you can control yourself. You can go to anywhere you want. You can do everything you want. You can like what you want to like. You can hate what you want to hate. So basically, the one that was in rule was you. But if you doesn't have a boundaries, if you doesn't have a cage, then you will only be lost in the wave, more harder. So if you think be more free is the answer of like making a life where it's more happier, then I wanna say no, because you're gonna be more crushed, destroyed when you follow the currents of the flow more harder. It's gonna destroy you for not one time, or maybe in a more shorter time. So what I wanna say is, instead of letting all the boundaries and be free and be only this, and you doesn't have any border and you can go to anywhere, you will gonna follow the current, the flows, and you will be destroyed more easier, rather than when you have a circle, you was inside a group. You still falls, but it's gonna be basically less dramatic and you're gonna be slower. So you need to set a boundaries, you need to set a border, but in that border you still need to have freedom. You are still in rule, you are still in cage, but you're still free, you still have an open field. So make your boundaries for yourself. Do what you think is right, even though nothing is right. Hate what you hate, like what you like because you like it, not because someone else like it. Hate because you hate it, not because someone else hated it. Do something because you really want to do it, because everyone else do it and they were successful. The successful is not a thing, it's only an illusion where you was a part of a state where you get the most resource of the circle, of the group. So basically the energy, the resource was concentrated into you, and you think it was rich, but you only make the other poor without you even related to them. You just actually make them poor because the energy, the resource was concentrated to you. So okay, I guess that's it. And anyway, some another things I want to up is yesterday is maybe I should not say this, but yesterday is my birthday, and I just turned into a new age. I feel like I will be a new kind of era, a new kind of person to me next year. It's gonna be very different because a lot of shit just happen, a lot of change just open, and I will not do this. I will not let the chance of something great just go. So yeah, I'm grateful with my past year, my past age of what I'm doing, even though I do a lot of wrong things, but after I do a lot of wrong things, I just adapt thing by not letting the wrong things that I have ever done before in the past. I will not do it again in the future, at least for the third time maybe. So yeah, this time will be very much different. Future is scary but fun. Future is being more unpredictable. I can't even know if my job will get replaced by AI at the time of my age, or it will not ever change. Basically it's architecture, but I just hope so. No, I really hope no. I really hope AI can really change my jobs. It can replace my jobs as an architect, probably, hopefully. So yeah, what I'm gonna say is maybe nothing. I just want to stay for not a long time. Teenager is a phase that I'm still in. That phase, I can say it's fun, I can say it sucks, but everything sucks and everything